We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series in Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year is one of the better pitchers in all of baseball. ERA under 3, and as a starting pitcher to have an ERA under 3, that tells you a lot about how good and durable he is. So I'm looking for him to have another big season, and maybe that starts with this game right here.
These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Got him. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Digging in, number 7. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Number 32.
Into the box, number 32. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Ready now, Brandon Phillips. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
High
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ender Inciarte, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Inciarte now for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. Hard liner toward short. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the National League in runs batted in. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number. In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 5 for 12.
Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jason Worth. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And here is strike.
Jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Skied into straightaway right. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
Batting seventh. First baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here it comes. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Runner goes for third. Now a bunt attempt here, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
The batter, number 32.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 32. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Eaton. And it's gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And Phillips has himself a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Here comes the first pitch. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they won't risk. Get at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Riner Mustelier will come on now and pinch run here. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The left fielder, number
Digging
22.
in to try it again. Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
In now, Freddie Freeman ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Buster Posey now. Soft liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher,
digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Standing in now, number 7, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, number 32. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally. Riner Mustelier will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now at the plate, Vance Worley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he pumps the fastball. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Turner, second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail by double digits, 11-1.
Second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Pella.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive onto deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The left fielder,
stepping in now, Nick Markakis. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. And that's in there, base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Here's Buster Posey now. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Digging in once again, Madison Bumgarner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He waits, now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Digging in, number 32. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Here's Brandon Phillips. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
That home run is definitely worth giving the Show Track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
In now, Nick Markakis. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault. A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in one game.
Stepping in now, number 7. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 39 on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The batter, number
Standing
32.
in now, number 32. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
In now, Brandon Phillips.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
The batter, center fielder.
Into the box now, riner. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Third baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. And if ready for another chance, Adam Eaton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 34.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Murphy
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Phillips is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Sammy Solis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
A 3-hit day for the pitcher. Man alive, who could have even imagined this? What a day for him going so far.
In now, number 7. And this is lined hard to deep left. Worth has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 32. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
The second baseman,
here's Brandon
4,
Phillips.
Brandon
as he swings and hits a laser to right.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Center fielder.
Ready once again, riner Mustelier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Right fielder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in once again, Jason Worth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Heading out toward shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit to third. Freeman's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And Nick Markakis will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box. Freddie Freeman. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Buster Posey now.
Number 28.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Joe Nathan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it.
Standing in now, number 7. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Bumgarner is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Number 32 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
The second
In
baseman,
now,
number 4,
Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Riner.
Into the box, Riner Mustelier. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Line hard, deep into left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
The 5th home run of the game for him. Wow, we will never see this again. This is history in the making. 5 home runs in the game, and he's had 5 great swings too with these home runs.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. Gone!
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box now, 40, Madison Bumgarner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, number 7, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conference.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. back-to-back jacks. Here's Brandon Phillips, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Gone!
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Now
Now
this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. His 6th of the game as this lead got even wider. In now, Freddie Freeman. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The pitcher, number 40.
Ready for another shot now, Madison Bumgarner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Here comes Posey. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he is in there. Into the box, number 7. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Now to the plate, number 32. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Brandon Phillips. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Riner Mustelier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a hard liner toward short. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Now batter. Right
into the
fielder.
box now, Matt Kemp. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat. Line hard into left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
Nick Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Kemp will take the turn and head for home. And not in time as the run scores. Trevor Gott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Stepping in now, number 7. And this is lined hard to deep left. Catch made by Worth, and now here's the runner breaking from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Shot back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before they erupt for a huge. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Michael Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now, Oliver Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Brandon Phillips will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Center fielder.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Riner Mustelier. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Right
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see that the Braves are currently tops in the NL in that department. Lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Braves retire. In now is Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
This is
Eaton.
in the air out to right. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder.
Here's Bryce
34.
Harper now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job of that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at hhome plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they remain well behind. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman in his career versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And it's hard to even imagine that we'd ever see a performance like this. 10 hits in a single ball game. A new major league record. From the stretch. Oh, now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another shot now, Madison Bumgarner. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Standing in now, number 7. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Worth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 32.
Making his way to the plate, number 32. And having one of the greatest single games of all time. 5 home runs already, looking for 6. Well, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Line drive to left. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now is Anthony Rendon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Washington.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hell, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Jason Worth goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Nationals gone in. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Sean Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Lind will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-1 pitch. Line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen. And sure enough, the double and now a single. And before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back on it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 7. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's set and the pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center, his third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Phillips around first, heading for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Riner Mustelier. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here comes Phillips heading for the plate. In to score the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Third baseman,
ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Buster Posey now, and he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The pitcher, number 40.
Digging in and looking for more, Madison Bumgarner. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a ball line foul up and over the Braves dugout. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Ready once again, number 7. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here is 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Standing in now, number 32, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on Show Track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Check the swing there and pops this one up. And it's in time at first. And the catcher, Derek Norris, is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Adam Lind. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Number 32 trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The previous pitch threw a fastball by. Then he came back with a changeup. That's a pretty good adjustment by the hitter.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Bryce Harper now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
Tons of runs in this one. Madison Bumgarner takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Joe Ross was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ballgame.